What the fuck movie?
What?
Hey guys, this is Vargas, and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Movie. I'm actually going to record a couple of pickup videos for you guys. Not going to spoil anything, but it's a lot of stuff that I picked up. But before I get to talking about movies and the DVDs that I got, I wanted to do another What the Fuck movie because it's been a while since I recorded one of these, and I mentioned this before. I wanted to spruce up the channel a bit. Macabre has been posting some interesting top 5 lists, and I'm not complaining. You know, he's putting out his content, and it's good to look at pretty women in pictures. But I also want to keep this ball going and doing the What the Fuck movie. So the movie that I chose for this particular episode is a moment in a movie that I was like, kind of like the last one I talked about was Max Payne. That I really dug the beginning. I liked where it was going. I liked the setup. I liked the limited world building, but it was still pretty cool. I liked some of the shots, the mood. I was really into this movie. I was into this movie from the trailer, and I remember, I can't remember what movie we went to see, me and one of my friends, because we had this run for a couple of years that me and this one friend would go see movies. It was like our weekend thing. We would go see a movie. And I can't remember where we saw their trailer, but she thought it was interesting, and I thought it was interesting. So we went to see it. And it stars Denzel Washington, and he's always solid in his movies. And it looked post-apocalyptic, so we were sold on it. So we went to go see it, and the movie is The Book of Eli. So if you've seen the movie, you're probably going to guess the what the fuck moment. And the last video I talked about Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis. And in this one, it also stars Mila Kunis. So, yeah. But, again, it's this post-apocalyptic movie. Denzel Washington is roaming the wasteland with his iPod. He somehow was able to make it work on a car battery, and he's just listening to something as he's walking the wasteland. And there's this really cool scene at the beginning where, you know, he's encountered by what I'm guessing are cannibals, and he's like, "Oh, I knew you were coming like a mile away because you really stink." The one bad thing about the apocalypse is that people stink, which will make sense. And all of a sudden, he just take off this machete, which I joked was probably made out of adamantium, because he just hacks the cannibals away. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. But really, is that thing made out of adamantium? Because a katana sword will cut through people like that. But a machete, maybe. I don't know. But I was digging it. I liked a lot of the shots. I liked the mood that was hanging. I was, again, sold on this movie. And then he reaches a town, and there he meets Gary Oldman. And I was like, Gary Oldman is in this. I'm sold. Yeah, Denzel Washington and Gary Oldman. Yes, please, because I really like Gary Oldman. Another actor that, even if he's in garbage, he will always bring his A game. And he's a very enjoyable actor. And I want to get more Gary Oldman movies. So yeah, he's carrying on this book, and he wants to protect, because he's like, he was told by something that he has to take this book and take it somewhere. So Gary Oldman's trying to, you know, be hospitable, but he's like the mayor of this town that's trying to rebuild society. And he sends Mila Kunis as a offering, but Denzel Washington doesn't want to deal with that. But she gets a look at the book. And the crust of this is that the book is the Bible. And Gary Oldman wants the Bible because he remembers him and Denzel Washington are from the old days. They were before the apocalypse. So Gary Oldman gets in his head that the Bible holds power because he remembers how many people were fanatical about religion. So he's like, oh crap, if I get that book, I can, you know, have complete and utter control over the people in this town. So that's his plan. And he wants to take the book, but Denzel Washington skips town and takes it. So then it becomes a chase when Denzel Washington has to get his destination while also evade Gary Oldman's crew. And Mila Kunis gets involved. And I'm digging the movie. I'm digging the suspense. Again, I love the setting, the post-apocalyptic setting. There's this really cool shot of like a crater where probably one of the bombs hit. But it was a really, really cool shot. I really, really liked the shot. Again, the cinematography in this was great. I mean, I was loving this movie. Loving everything that was happening. And then Denzel Washington gets hurt, and Gary Oldman takes the book. And this is where the movie lost me. And again, if you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this movie, The Book of Eli, definitely watch it before I spoil it, because I'm going to spoil the shit out of this. Definitely watch it. It has its merits, but this particular moment, this what the fuck movie moment, kind of ruined it for me. It really did. I was like, that is what? And I'm going to go. So spoilers. If you want to see The Book of Eli, watch it first. And if you've already seen it, let me know what you think of this twist. But the twist is, because I guess this movie needed a twist, is that Eli, the character that Denzel Washington plays, is blind. Which is impossible, because he is chopping off people. When he's trying to escape the town, when Gary Oldman finds out that he has the Bible, there's like the sniper, and he dodges the bullets. So I guess the radiation, he's basically Daredevil, I'm gonna say. Basically the radiation gave him Daredevil powers, and he's able to have a radar, and that's the only explanation. I know that there's this scientific thing that where someone loses one of their senses, the other ones become heightened. But this is literally Daredevil powers. No one could possibly become this adept at crossing a wasteland with cannibals, so who knows how many other dangers Denzel encountered, or Eli. And he's able to navigate this wasteland blind. No movie, no. If maybe they would have, or maybe they did and I didn't catch up on it, maybe if they would have like hinted that he was, but no, because he sees Mila Kunis when he enters his room, so no. This is stupid. And I was like, that completely took me away from the movie, because unless he's Daredevil, there's no way that he would be able to survive in the wasteland. Well, maybe because of the smell. He did mention that the smell was a factor. But he still does a whole bunch of stuff that makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. How does he control his iPod if he can't see? Just, this what the fuck moment really bugged me, because I was loving this movie. I was really digging this movie. Much like Max Payne. I was digging Max Payne, even though, from what little I knew about the video game, it wasn't, following the video game. But that's okay, because it's an adaptation. They can do their own thing. But they crapped on their own premise, and this one's the same thing. He can't be blind and do all the stuff that he does, but whatever. Just bugged me. And then the other reveal is that the Bible that Eli was protecting is in Braille. I don't think that happens. Maybe it does. I don't think so. Maybe there is a copy of the Bible in Braille. Maybe. And that's when Gary Oldman gets his comeuppance, because he got injured, and he's with Mila Kunis' mom, who's blind too, and that she's reading the Braille. And well, this is Braille, but then she smells. So I guess every blind person has radar sense, because then she smells. Oh, you're dead, because that injury is all gangrene, and you have blood poisoning, so you're dead. Bye. So Gary Oldman's like lost everything, because the town that he was building went to shit, and so that's his comeuppance. He wanted the book, and he ended up dying for a Bible in Braille. Okay. So the movie ends with Denzel Washington and Mila Kunis going to Alcatraz, and Alcatraz is like this book depository. They are safeguarding books, and the last book that they needed was the Bible because no copies of the Bible survived. And Denzel was reading the Bible in Braille for so long that he memorized everything, which, come on, he also has perfect memory. I don't think so. He must have changed a lot in that Bible. I can't even remember the plot of movies that I've seen. I can't remember word for word comic books that I have enjoyed, or books. I remember the gist of books and movies, but word for word, paragraph for paragraph, no, movie, no. You are expecting way too much out of me. I enjoy crappy movies. My suspension of disbelief is a little, maybe lower than most people. Most people won't forgive a lot of the stuff that I see, but that reveal, what the fuck movie! You had me with the cinematography, the acting, the action. Mila Kunis was great in this. Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman. I loved the movie, and then you reveal that he's blind, and he has the Bible in Braille, and he memorized everything. What the fuck, movie? What the fuck? I can't believe this actually... Someone actually thought it was a good idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you liked that twist, but personally, that's a what the fuck moment that I still can't get over. I still, want to watch the movie again. I'm like, I remember that what the fuck moment. I'm like, no. no, I can't get over how he's freaking Daredevil. And that was disappointing. But it's this is the kind of movie that you see, at least for me, it's the kind of movie that I see and I can't watch again because I know what's coming, and I'm like, okay, he's Daredevil and the Bible's in Braille. And he memorized the whole Bible word for word. I'm guessing that's possible. I can't do it. I can't remember stuff that well, but that you were expecting too much out of me, movie, and no, that's a big what the fuck moment. My friend didn't mind as much, but I can't go. I'm like, he's freaking Daredevil. Yeah. So let me know what you think of the Book of Eli. If you like it, I can understand why. There's a lot of cool stuff on this movie, but if you feel like me that plot twist just kind of ruined the movie, or you didn't mind, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, because it's very rare that I get to talk to people about movies. So this is another episode. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I will try to post more movie related stuff there. And I'll start recording some pickup videos, so the next thing you'll see on my channel will be pickup videos or random macabro top 10 movies. Top 10 or top 5. He's doing top 5 videos, so I hope to see you then. But until then, please stay safe. Take care of yourself during these crazy times. Please wear your mask, wash your hands, and I hope to see you soon. Until then, bye.